Coming to Vitoria is always very exciting for me. I always receive a warm welcome from the people in Vitoria, and it's a special place because it was where I won my first full distance Ironman in 2013, and it always left a stamp in my heart. It's a beautiful city. It has both natural and historic points of interest, and it's very easy to access Vitoria from the Bilbao International Airport. It's only about an hour drive. The race itself has an amazing course. It's very scenic, it has good roads, the aid stations are very well packed, and you always feel very safe on the bike course, which is an issue with some races, especially with not international circuit races. The organization is top-notch. The online coverage is very good. They had the athlete in mind when they thought of every single detail, and they set up the course in a way that the crowd is able to cherish the athlete and cheer the athlete through the entire run course, which really pulls you to the finish line. Even though the full distance Ironman always have very low points during the course. This year has been somewhat of a challenge for me. We moved from outside of the US to the Middle East, and I had to adapt to new routines, new training schedules, new people to train with. So obviously it took its toll on training itself, but coming to Vitoria, on the 2-3 weeks leading up to Vitoria, I had a really solid block of training. So I came to Vitoria very excited and confident that I could have a good race. The race itself started a little weird for me. I didn't have a good start, and I struggled to find a good rhythm to face the swim. Out of T1, I realized Michele Gisavalo, who's a former pro cyclist and also with who I had multiple battles in the past and on triathlon races, he was right on my feet, and basically we got out of T1 together, and I knew he would help me keep the pressure high on everyone behind me. The race course, as I mentioned, is very scenic, so you do have a lot of points where you just want to look to the side and just enjoy the view, but it also has quite a few hills. And I do feel like this year I haven't done a lot of hill training, and it just I didn't know how to pace well this bike, and eventually I just feel like I rode the hills too hard, and everyone behind me was just doing they were just following their plan. And although I did get to T2 with a good cushion on the main contenders behind me, I do feel like they rode a little better than I did in terms of how they paced the race. I've done multiple Ironman races in my career, and usually the first 10-15K always feel very easy and very effortless, and in Vitoria it never really felt like that, so it was a good indicator that I may have overpaced the bike a little, and especially the hills. Maybe my experience helped me not completely fall apart. I did eventually get caught by Ivan Alvarez and Carlos Aznar, who had blazing fast marathons. I think both went to sub 250 on a course like Vitoria. It's a very good run. Obviously, being a non-branded race, it's very hard to have Vitoria on people's radar. But Vitoria is really one of those races you have to do in Europe. You get to Wednesday after the race, and you go online and you see the amount of good photography and good memories that will leave you. That will definitely mark your year, and hopefully we'll see more people come every year to Vitoria.